Coming up in Jamaica now, another teacher seriously attacked. Police Transport and Repairs Division to be investigated following damning Auditor General report. And the phone recording drama at the Agriculture Ministry that cost the Communications Director his job. Hello, I'm Charlene Stewart and this is Jamaica Now. Thanks for joining us. Another teacher has been assaulted by a parent. On Tuesday, November 27, Jacqueline Samuels was hit on her head with a block by the father of a 5-year-old boy. Ms. Samuels, who works at the St. Mary Basic School, fell into a coma and had to be airlifted from the St. Anne's Bay Hospital to Kingston. The parent reportedly attacked the teacher because he was upset she had chastised his son for continuously urinating in the classroom. The attacker has since been charged with attempted murder. This is the second incident in recent times where a teacher has been assaulted by a parent. In October, a Don Robin Primary School teacher was attacked in front of her students by 2 men. The Education Minister Ronald Thwaites has ordered an investigation at the Kensington Primary School in St. Catherine following reports that some teachers have been flogging their students. The school's principal has defended the use of corporal punishment. She says it's used to keep students in line. But the Education Minister says the society must encourage other means of discipline. He said to slap students for non-performance or lower than expected results is unacceptable. The government has sought to defend its highly controversial decision to spend 60 million Jamaican dollars to buy 16 high-end vehicles. The People's National Party, the PNP, also took to social media websites, Facebook and Twitter, to defend the administration's decision. Both the PNP and the government insist that they had to buy them because the previous Jamaica Labour Party administration sold 30 vehicles to former ministers and senior civil servants. The PNP says this depleted the government's fleet and resulted in some ministers using their own personal cars to do the country's business. But even so, some Jamaicans are not satisfied with the spend. Here's what they had to say.
Because poor people have to get money out of the money, so to stop them pay. I think the government need the vehicle. Them can't drive in an old car. Old car are going to broke down with them. Them want the vehicle.
The Auditor General has discovered questionable transactions in the repair of vehicles belonging to the Jamaica Constabulary Force, the JCF. The audit was commissioned to determine the efficiency and effectiveness of the police fleet management processes. Here are some of the concerns raised. The JCF has been paying to repair vehicles that have been reportedly disposed of, scrapped or damaged. Contractors are being engaged to repair and service police vehicles, but without a contract outlining the criteria for the services or the rates for the jobs they perform. Anomalies with bills submitted by contractors for repairs, weak fleet management with the force averaging 1 accident per week for the period 2007 to 2011, and the duplication of engine numbers. The Commissioner of Police, Owen Ellington, has since launched a series of investigations into a number of these allegations. The Communications Director at the Ministry of Agriculture has been fired. On Wednesday, November 28, Cecil Thomas was relieved of his position with immediate effect. His trouble started when he became embroiled in a phone taping controversy with the State Minister and other government officials. The Junior Minister of Agriculture, Ian Hales, accused Mr. Thomas of illegally recording him, Agriculture Minister Roger Clark, and the Permanent Secretary, Donovan Stanbury. The matter was reported to the police and the DPP asked for her opinion. The DPP ruled that there was no basis for criminal prosecution and instead recommended mediation. Nevertheless, Mr. Thomas was fired 24 hours later. And that's it for this edition of Jamaica Now, your weekly review of all the big stories making the news. Remember, we're always happy to hear from you, so please continue to share your thoughts with us at onlinefeedback@gleanajm.com. Tune into Power 106 FM for regular updates and do follow us on Twitter at Jamaica Gleaner. I'm Charlene Stewart, inviting you to join us for another edition of Jamaica Now. And as we go, we want to leave you with more voices from the street and the government's $60 million spend to buy SUVs. Goodbye.
Well, the government ain't to spend any amount of money on a vehicle because she's supposed to drive an expensive car. But right now, emergency, we are suffering around here. Who are Santa Claus say, I do away too.